Hey champions out there, and welcome to my video, 5G, friend or foe. Bum 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 bum. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help successful people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love, and I love introducing people to things, educating them to create harmony in their life, which is what this video is about. It's not about fighting the system, because there's nothing wrong with the system. The system is perfect just how it is, and we're always creating better systems, because that's how this universe works. This is a universe of wellness and abundance, not conflict. And the solutions are available to us and for us if you avail yourself to them. In this video, I'll be briefly talking about what 5G, the 5G or fifth generation technology is about for our mobile phones and so forth, and our technology, and how to harmonize its harmful effects and the negative effects of the countless other electromagnetic frequencies, radio waves, and various radiations that can negatively affect us on this planet, and how to harmonize them. So stay tuned to this video. Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. In my videos, podcasts, articles, I reveal the master keys of success, business, money, leadership, relationship, and the law of attraction. And in this video, health as well, because health has always been a major interest of mine. I've always been into personal health, assisting people in health. I do a lot less health guidance now, but of course, it's a part of life. And it's something that I've been involved in, is specifically in this, with this technology, with technologies in general, and basically creating harmonic fields. Because life, in my opinion, is all about harmony, creating harmony in your life. If you would also like to avail yourself to my free book and video series, The Master Keys of Success and Freedom, go to freekeysofsuccess.info. That's freekeysofsuccess.info to help you create more fun, money, and freedom in your life. All right, so 5G, friend or foe, bum, 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 bum. Is it harmful? So what is 5G? 5G stands for fifth generation. So before 5G, we had 3G and then 4G, third generation, fourth generation. So what's the deal with 5G? So we have to really talk about electromagnetic frequencies. Now you can go on the internet, you can find a good picture to see how frequencies work, how radio waves work. Basically, it has to do with the width of the frequency, how long the because there's amplitude and so forth, but then there's like distance between the waves. Low frequency has really long waves. The distance between waves is very long. MRA is very long. Power lines, AM, FM. So how we go up the scale is we go up, and I'll show you a picture if you can see that. Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. So. So down in the sort of low frequency realm is AM, FM, television waves, wireless technology that our phones work off, satellite networks, projecting of television, radio, etc. through satellite, and then higher up the range is more in the, heat lamps. Even higher up is daylight. And then when you get into daylight and the sun and so forth, and the sun's frequencies and the radiation come from the sun, that's when you sort of tans your skin. And then even higher than that, we got X-rays and gamma rays and all kinds of things, and then nuclear radiation, which is ionizing radiation. I won't really go into that, but of course that's extremely damaging to our bodies. Now, so in general, 5G is just faster in frequency than 3G and 4G. It's in the higher, there's a lot more frequencies in the higher frequency range. So that's why we're going to 5G, because right now 3G and 4G is all full. It's jam-packed full of all this stuff that we're projecting through with those frequencies, and there's a lot more room to move, as it were, in the higher frequency realms. There's a lot more higher frequencies. So in general, 5G is going to be a lot faster. It's got more bandwidth. There's going to be a lot less interference, and you can transfer data really, really quickly. So of course, we all want to stream movies and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a lot easier, especially to stream movies. Machines are going to really like 5G because it's going to be so much faster for them. Again, it's a really uncrowded frequency. The frequency scientifically is in the 30 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz range. It's the same frequency that airport scanners use. And so I have something that I always use, that I always take with me, which I'll talk about this later. So in regards to airport scanners, I wear this plate around me. It's made of titanium. It doesn't set off the detectors. I can go through the scanners without any negative effects because this is creating a harmonic field. I'm going to talk more about that as we go along. But in general, 5G is reputed to theoretically be about 1,000 times faster. So why is that? I'm going to talk about why that's potentially negative to your body. For one of the things that with 5G is a lot more directional. Currently, 3G, 4G, the towers send the signal out in 360 degrees. But you can send lower band frequencies greater distances. Higher frequencies, you can't send them as far. So with that in mind, with 5G, they're gonna need to put a lot more small towers. They won't be using big towers for 5G. They'll be using small towers. So though you won't even see them probably, and they're a lot more directional. They're not so omnidirectional, which means there'll be a lot more of them. Is that good or bad? Lower band frequencies penetrate buildings and stuff more easily. Higher frequencies, buildings and concrete and things like that block those out. Like for instance, if anybody knows that if you live in a city and you go into a subway, you got no mobile phone reception, you got no cell phone reception because all that concrete, the street, the earth is blocking out all the frequencies. So 5G is a lot more specifically directional. Is going to need a lot more of the transmitters. So that's not a problem in general, but there's a potentiality to be living nearer transmitters, which of course is a problem. But we're completely surrounded by all kinds of transmitters, and I'm going to talk about that as well. This isn't just about 5G. This is going to be it's going to be about electromagnetic frequencies and radiation in general. So in general, all mobile phones, all cell phones use high frequency microwave technology, the exact same frequency that your microwave, if you use one. I don't use one. I'm not into nuking my food, as is euphemistically called. It's the same thing that microwave cookers use, the exact same frequencies. It uses high frequency radiation to cook your food. It makes the molecules in the food more excited. So potentially, the microwave frequencies that are being sent all around for our phones so that we can use our phones is doing the same things to our bodies. But of course, it's not so concentrated as in a microwave cooker. It's a lot less concentrated, but 5G is going to be a little bit more concentrated. So potentially, in general, there's a lot of negative ill effects. I'm not going to go into all details about all the negative effects because I'm not into talking about negative effects. I'm into providing solutions. I'm into creating harmony, not banging on about problems. You can't find a solution when you're just banging on about the problem. But suffice it to say, and you can do your own research on the negative effects of electromagnetic frequencies and radiation. I've studied that kind of stuff. I don't even remember it all, but I've studied it as part of the knowledge that I have and the products that I sell. But in general, all electromagnetic frequencies and radiation are potentially dangerous to your body. Radio waves, the electricity in your house, Wi-Fi, your television, the television radio waves, the satellite networks, power lines, if you live anywhere near power lines. I have not tested this out, but apparently if you go at night and stand under a big high-tension power line with a fluorescent tube, the fluorescent tube will light up because the radiation coming from those lines will light it up. Love to do that one day. If you've done it, hey, let me know if it actually is true. I'm pretty sure it is. Mobile transmissions, of course, microwave frequencies, all potentially damaging to your body. There's a whole list of things that can negatively affect your DNA and so forth. I'm going to talk more about that and your immune system and so forth. But of course, there's a lot of other natural radiations that come. If we had no electricity, no cell phones whatsoever, there's still radiation and negative things on this planet that you don't want to be hanging out near. For instance, you don't want to be living over underground water. Underground water tends to drain your energy. You don't want to be living or hanging out near vortexes. I don't want to go into the details of what a vortex is. You can do a search about what it is, but you don't want to be living over a vortex because it's spinning around. Obviously, then that's not going to be good for you. There's stuff coming from the Earth, radiation coming from the Earth called radon, and there's lots of other things coming from the Earth. You don't want to be living over where there's radon coming from. And then, of course, there's nuclear radiation from, of course, human things. Obviously, you don't want to be hanging out near nuclear radiation. But none of those things are actually a problem, and I'm going to talk more about that as we go on. The other thing, of course, is the sun's radiations. All kinds of different gamma rays and all kinds of different rays. You can look that up. What are all the different rays that come from the sun? If you go and spend, let's say you go on a big 5-day hike. If you're out in the sun for 5 days, all day, that's the equivalent of getting a 1 full chest x-ray. If you go flying in international flight, that's the equivalent of getting like 6 chest x-rays. So, everybody's panicked about all these, electromagnetic frequencies and radiation that the humans are putting out, but hey, there's a lot of natural things that are even worse. Other things you can study: ley lines, Hartmann lines. You don't want to be living over ley lines and Hartmann lines. I'm not going to go into the details of what those are. You can do your own research on that. And I'm going to be talking about how to harmonize those things. So, health effects, negative health effects from electromagnetic frequencies, 5G, everything, really depends on your immune system. It depends on how strong you are. It depends on your mindset, what your belief systems are, your toxicity levels. Is 5G potentially worse than 5G? Yeah, potentially. Yeah, again, like I talked about earlier, it's because we're going to have a lot more transmitters. But in my opinion, that's not really a problem, and I'm going to explain why. Still not as problematic as spending tons and tons of time out in the sun, like a lot of people do, or flying in airplanes, like I do all the time, or nuclear radiation. If you live potentially, if you live in Japan or in Russia or whatever. So 5G is one of many frequencies that are out there, and radiations that are potentially negatively affecting you. The point is, you gotta learn how to harmonize them all, because fighting against technology is idiotic. Technology is a manifestation of our desire for improvement. So you can't stop technology, and you're wasting your creative energy trying. When you try to fight, now we're talking law of attraction here. Law of attraction. Anytime whatever you focus on, you get more of. If you focus on the fight and that you're a victim and that everything's trying to get you, well, then you're going to keep attracting more things that are out to get you. If you're looking at the problem all the time, then you're going to create basically more problems. If you focus on the solution, if you see, for instance, 5G as hey, this is a potential problem, but hey, I'm going to focus on what is going to be good out of this, and what is good is I'm going to show you how to harmonize that and everything else. So, the point is focus on the solution. If you want to test the negative effects of anything, because a lot of people are saying this is bad for you and that's bad for you and this is killing this and could potentially hurt you. Well, you can test the negative effects of things, which I have learned how to do. One of the ways is kinesiology. You can take basic technology and find out what is negatively affecting you. I can show you how your mobile phone is negatively affecting you with or without something that I'm going to also introduce you to that harmonizes it, and then you're not negatively affected. So basically, resisting technology and advancements is a waste of your creative energy. Because again, what you resist, you take with you. What you resist, you create more of. If you want to save the planet because you think that there's something wrong with the planet and technology is going to kill it, well, that is just bullshit. Because this is a planet and universe of well-being and abundance, and things are always improving. We always want things to improve, and so they always will. We will always create better and better in things. So, in regards to things that potentially could negatively affect you, yes, be educated, don't stick your head in the sand, but also don't focus on the negative, don't focus on the fear, focus on the solution. Then you'll bring solutions to you. So a better, if you just really are so panicked about technology, well, then your only solution is to either get over it, create harmony in your life, surround yourself with technologies that harmonize those frequencies, or go live in the bush. But technology is even going to find you out there. So, personally, I only focus on the solutions. That is a key to success. That is a key to happiness. That is a key to creating what you want. Whatever you want, focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Because if you're focusing on what you don't want, you're going to keep attracting what you don't want. So personally, I surround myself in harmonic fields all the time, with harmonic technologies. No matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, I've always got some sort of harmonic technology with me to create a harmonic field. And when you create a harmonic field, it's like the light will always overpower the dark. When you turn a light switch on, the light will always overpower the dark, as it were. So the same thing goes with chaotic frequencies and harmonic frequencies. The light frequencies, the harmonic frequencies, will always overshadow the negative frequencies. So I wear this pendant, which helps my immune system, strengthens my auric field. It's been energized with all kinds of energy fields. It is a product I sell, and a whole line of products that harmonize frequencies. So the point is, you can make technology your friend, or you can make it your enemy. If you make it your enemy, well, then there's always going to be more enemies coming your way, because you get what you think about most of the time. But the solution is here. The solution to anything you want in your life is there, always there, if you focus on the solution rather than the problem. The technology to harmonize every single electromagnetic frequency, every single electromagnetic radiation, all the microwaves, any high frequency waves, radio waves, X-rays, EMR. What's the word I'm trying to think of when you go get in the hospital? I can't. Oh, I know what it is. It's going to be on my sheet. MRI. Airports going through their scanners, the sun's radiation, even things that are coming from the earth, underground water, radar, and even nuclear radiation. All those frequencies can be harmonized with harmonizing technologies that were actually created and designed by Nikola Tesla, who basically invented 50 cycles per second alternating current that we use today. And when that electricity, 50 cycles per second alternating current, was being created and produced for humanity to light their homes and so forth. Nikola Tesla realized that electromagnetic frequencies were going to be damaging to our bodies. So he invented the solution, which is what this pendant is, which is what this plate is. This is a house plate, which puts out a very huge field of harmonic frequencies to harmonize radiation. Radiation is frequencies that are coming through the air. So, you know, again, this is a universe of well-being and abundance, and the solutions to everything we want are available to us. And what you fear, you give power to. What is negative and you believe is victimizing, you give power to, and you give your power away to. So how to harmonize all the chaotic frequencies of EMF, radiations, and TVs and computers and your mobile phones and so forth? Well, number one, get healthy. Get exercise. Create a strong immune system. Detox your body. If your sewage system is all clogged up, full of stuff your body can't detox, well, of course, you're going to be negatively affected by things like frequencies and radiation and so forth. Exercise, move your body. Your lymphatic system, which is your detox system for your body, doesn't work if you don't move your body. Get yourself a lymphocyzer, which is basically a little mini tramp, and jump up and down on that, because that gets your lymphatic system going. I'm going to close my window. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Noisy neighbors. Hey, do yoga. Really good for your endocrine system and, again, your immune system. Alkalize. Diseases all exist in an acid-rich environment. There's not a disease on planet Earth that can exist in an alkaline environment. There's all kinds of different ways to alkalize your body. You can do some searches on that, but in general, eat alkaline foods. Alkaline foods, of course, are fruits and vegetables. Acid-rich foods, of course, are proteins, especially animal proteins. So eat lots of water-rich alkaline foods. And then, last on the list, which really is first on the list, because it can help you be able to be happy and healthy while you're doing all those other things, getting healthy if you're not already healthy, is by harmonizing technologies. There's a lot of technologies out there. You can get into sacred geometry. I sell sacred geometry jewelry, and of course, plants. Plants are really good for you. Crystals are good. Crystals have a tendency to absorb electromagnetic frequencies. You got to cleanse them a lot. Orgone generators. Some people are creating them by themselves. Those are putting out orgone energy. You can do your own research on that. Slim Sperling's technologies. And then I sell a line of products called, my website's called teslaproducts.com. They're made by some really amazing people on the Sunshine Coast here in Australia. These technologies were passed on to them directly or indirectly, really, from Nikola Tesla. And they've created a line of products that have been energized with all kinds of different energy fields. So these plates, so again, this is my house plate. This puts out this really amazing energy field, and you just have it in your house, and then any radiations and so forth, like 5G or 4G or radio waves, television waves, whatever, Wi-Fi, they're all harmonized because they're in a beautiful harmonic field. When I travel again, I wear this travel plate. I put it in my little pouch. I hang that around my neck, and doesn't set off the sensors when you go through at the airport when they're seeing if you got guns and so forth, because they're made from titanium. Another alkalizing thing, and what we all want in general anyway is to be happy. So focus on the positive. appreciate what is working well, not what's not working. So in regards to 5G, focus on the good things that are going to happen from it. Because again, life, your happiness is all about mindset. If you focus on the negative and focus on the negative, then those negatives are going to affect you. If you focus on the positive, then the positive things are going to bless your life. So always focus on the positive, because the universe constantly expands to accommodate your picture of reality, your perceptions of reality. If you focus on good things, more good things come to you. If you focus on the bad things and what could potentially hurt you, well, then the universe goes, oh, I see that this person is more focused on what's important to them is all the negative things that could hurt them. So here's more negative things that can hurt you. So in regards to 5G and 6G and 10G and anything else that could negatively affect you potentially, don't worry about it. Let your fears go. Focus on the positive and the positive things that can come from this and everything else that exists on planet Earth. But, just like the old saying goes, trust in God but tie up your camel. So trust that everything positive is going to come your way, but be aware that there are some negative things out there. So, and if you've got a solution available to you, for instance, like these pendants, here's just a few selections of my pendants. You can go to teslaproducts.com. Start out with the pendants because it energizes your immune system. You gotta get, I had a phone tag, but it must have fallen off. We got these little phone tags. They're about yay big. You can put them on your phone because you're getting bombarded by microwave radiation when you're using your phone. And get yourself and for your family all these different amazing technologies to help with your immune system, strengthen your auric fields, and just create lovely harmonic fields. So you go to teslaproducts.com. That's www.teslaproducts.com. Start out with a pendant. Get yourself some phone tags. If you've got the money, get yourself a family kit, which is everything you need to harmonize your home, your car, your house. Pendants, phone tags, even for your pets. You can get pendants for your pets to strengthen their immune systems. And there's also a water harmonizer for your water system. So anyway, I hope that this has helped you, educated yourself a little bit, but also to get you to focus on the solutions rather than the problems. It's no fun focusing on the problems. Okay, yeah, it's good to be aware, but it's no fun. Doesn't bring you any joy, doesn't bring you any happiness when you are trying to fight technology and fight the system. So enjoy the system, enjoy the technologies that are available to you, and let it harmonize and create happiness, convenience, abundance in your life, and surround yourself in really amazing harmonic fields, so you don't have to worry about all that stuff. Because people are constantly asking me, hey, because they know I'm into this kind of stuff, what do you think about 5G? And I go, well, to be honest, I just don't worry about it. I don't worry about anything. I don't worry about the nuclear radiation. I don't worry about this or that, because I have technologies that I'm always surrounded by that harmonize them all. So again, I hope you enjoyed that little rant, and hope you'll share this with your friends if you got this from it. If you got something good from this, please share it. Please check out my self-empowering products, books, audios at ZaKaiRan.com. Again, to go directly to the Tesla products, go to teslaproducts.com. If you'd like to receive my free book and video series, The Master Keys of Success and Freedom, to help you create more fun, money, and freedom in your life, go to freekeysofsuccess.info. That's freekeysofsuccess.info. If you'd like to learn how to travel the world in champagne luxury, but at beer prices, and how to make extra money with your phone anywhere in the world, and travel beautifully like I do, without jet lag, watch my free video, The Secret to Traveling in Wholesale Prices, at makelifeaholiday.com. That's makelifeaholiday.com. I'm going to put links in this post as well, so you don't have to remember all this stuff. Come visit me at my ZaKaiRan fan, my Facebook fan page at ZaKaiRan page. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thanks again for watching my video, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation.